Hey guys. So, God spoke to me this morning through an interaction with my pups that I wanted to share. So, it was feeding time, and I was going to feed them in their crate. And next to the door swings open into the doorway, and then there was this thing that I'd been using that was nearby. And just to have a little fun, I slid the item over and I let the gate swing open for the crate. And just to kind of create an obstacle, and I was on the other side just calling for him and cheering him on, like, come on, you can do it. And between the wall and this item, there was enough of a gap that the dogs could walk through. And the gate on the other side was easily pushed. There was no real resistance whatsoever. And I was cheering him on, and I even showed my bigger dog through my hand through the gate. She would sniff my hand and she'd push the gate open a little bit, and then she'd back off. So I was cheering them and like, come on, you can do this. Eventually, the older dog used her nose and she pushed the gate open a little bit, and then hesitantly pushed on through. The smaller dog was on the other side, like, what do I do? I'm over here by myself. And so I went over to the other side of the gap and I'm like, come on, you can do it. And she very carefully, very slowly crawled her way through this space that was more than wide enough for her to walk through. And then she came in and very quickly went into the crate where her food was. And afterwards it got me thinking, how often are we like that with God? So He is leading us. Say there's this thing, this promise, or this thing that He's called us to, He wants us to overcome. And He's laid it out for us. He's given us the path. It's right there. But we have to follow Him, and we have to follow His instructions, and we have to push through our own fear, our own insecurities, and our own doubts to find our way to the thing that He has for us. We are so focused on that mountain that's in our way, or that Red Sea that's standing before us on the other side, or those Jericho walls that are looming over us, and we are so focused on the obstacle that we let our doubt and our fear and our insecurity cause us to see nothing but that, and we take our eyes off God. But just like my dogs, if they had just trusted me and kept their eyes on me and took my guidance, they would walk right through. There would have been no obstacle, there would have been no resistance whatsoever, or very little. And more often than not, and I know this from my own personal life, sometimes the biggest obstacle to us making it through to the other side, to that thing, is ourselves. So that's just some food for thought. I hope you're having a good weekend, and hope you have a Jesus-filled day.